Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to teach you a defending technique that will help you to win the ball back from your opponent very quick. This technique is what most pro players use that you won't even get the chance to play a good game against them. This method is made up by using 3 different defending techniques together. So I'm going to teach you how to use them all perfectly. One thing I can promise you about learning these techniques is that it's worth it. So without wasting much time, let's begin.
Passing and the movement is good here.
Firstly, you need to be good with jockey to be able to play this method. I'm not going to talk much about this because I have made several tutorials on how to use jockey. So I'm just going to brief this topic and move to the other 2 main tutorials you really need. To perform jockey, hold L2 or LT, then use your left analog to control your player. Jockey will prevent your player from moving casually when defending. It will help you to keep a good shape and stand firm in front of your opponent. So to be a good defender in any FIFA game, you need to learn how to use jockey. Now, the second technique you need to learn is right stick switching. This is must learn if you really want to improve your defensive game. This is what every pro players use to get ahead of you when playing. What is the function of the right stick switching? And how does it work? Using right stick is all about anticipating your opponent movement, predicting their next move and get ahead of them. Right stick switch is what you can use to change your player cursor when defending. The benefit of using the right stick to change cursor is that you can switch to any player of your choice on the pitch. But using L1 or LB will only change cursor to your nearest teammate. So why did you need to use right stick switching? Like I said earlier, it is used to anticipate your opponent move and get ahead of them. For example, in this situation the only move he has in his head is to control the ball and pass here. As you can see, my player with cursor is quite far from him, so all I needed to do is anticipate his next move and get ahead of him. And the only way I can do that is by using right stick switching. I switch my cursor and intercept the pass. When using right stick switching, you need to be very fast with it, switching it so quick that your opponent will not even notice. Switching with right stick is not something you use once in a while. It's something you need to keep active every time you're defending. It can be very hard to learn at first, but with time and practice you will get used to it. If this is your first time learning about right stick switching, it's advisable not to use it in a competitive match at first. You can go to practice arena and keep practicing it for like 10 minutes every day. Depends on how fast you want to learn it. Once you get used to it, then you'll see that it's worth it. To use right stick switch, all you need to do is flick your right analog to the direction of the player you want to switch to. As you keep switching, make sure you're using jockey. In FC24, you can now change how sensitive you want your right stick to be. It is set to 4 as default, but you need to increase the sensitivity if you want it to respond quickly. Now this next tutorial is one that holds the key to winning the ball back quickly. Like I said earlier, this defending method is active using 3 different techniques altogether. The first 2 techniques are not one that will help you to win the ball back quickly, but you need them to make this last method work perfect. So bottom line is that you need to learn all of them. But before we move to the last tutorial, please make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. God bless you as you do so. The last tutorial is called Second Man Press. This is not new to many FIFA players, but using it to win back possession quickly is not common among FIFA players. Did you know that using right stick switching and jockey is not enough? Here's why. Assuming you're switching your players with right stick trying to anticipate your opponent pass. While you're doing that, what about the opponent player that has the ball? What if he chooses to dribble and not pass the ball? Who's going to press him? That is the first importance of using second man press. Using one player to press and the other one to intercept passes. Once you activate the second man press, there will be green indicator and red indicator. The player with green indicator will be automatically controlled by computer. He will press your opponent trying to win the possession. Then the player with red indicator will be controlled by you. Since you already have one player pressing for you, you don't need to control the player with red indicator to go and press again. All you need to do is keep using your right stick switching to try and anticipate his move. That is number 1 effect of using second man press. Another effect of using second man press is that it will put pressure on your opponent, and this will force him to make irrational decisions. It will lead to several mistakes. This is proven theory because I use this technique all the time and it works perfectly. Once the second man is pressing, your opponent will be forced to play pass quickly, and he will got it wrong, because you're not only pressing, but you're switching your players to try and intercept his passes. Using these three techniques all together is not something you will start today and get today. You need a lot of practice before you can get it right. If you start using it online without getting it right first, it will even be worse than what you're doing before. So to activate the second man press, press R1 or RB, then hold on to it. Once you hold it, your player will start to press, and it will take 2.5 seconds to wear off. Watch the green indicator to see how it works. Once the timer is done, the player will stop pressing. So all you need to do is release the R1 button you hold, wait for another 2 seconds, then activate it again. Let me know if you have any questions. I will be happy to help.
Untidy on the ball. It's gone in an instant, and we're all square again. Not the easiest of saves, but you'd expect him to probably stop that.
Well, the fans are certainly doing their bit, really pushing the team on. Just need to be clinical now.
Messi. And the pass is incomplete. Nicely won. Jesus.
As the stats show, you just wonder how many this could be, because the way that they go forward, it's great to watch. So much creativity, and the defence just can't cope with them. Surely the manager will make a change soon.